Yee!
Yee!
What's going down, baby? How about that Raider victory, GQ?
Bro, ain't nothing greater than being a motherfucking Raider, big dog. You already know.
Let's go.
Man,
Let's go. Let's go. Just
we got a
got
lot to unpack, man.
He'll be in here in a second. He just getting to the house. The traffic was a little hectic today out there, but it's Victory Tuesday because I was a little bit still hurting after Victory Monday, man. Throat was throat wasn't feeling right, man. I know I was driving home, or not even driving home. I was walking out of the stadium, and every time I made a sound, and we was yelling all the way out too. My
All the
head
way.
was pounding, man. I couldn't even feel my throat anymore. Um, so I need a day to recover before we can come celebrate for show for show. Um,
Shit, I had to sit down during the game. My head was hurting even during the game,
bro,
screaming and yelling.
bro,
Shit,
because you know why? Because we ain't had a game like that where we could just scream and yell the whole way.
right?
It was a beautiful thing, man. Early on to all those in the building, Jay Jackson, D Menace, Samantha, Melissa, uh, everybody what's happening. Good to see all you guys here. A Rod, my brother, man, he finally can make a 9 p.m. show. He's out here. He's out here. He was at the game. He was at the game on Sunday. He's out here on the West Coast right now. So, Johnny Webb Jr., man, we appreciate y'all being in here.
Hey
Shout
Johnny, man, we missed you this weekend, cuz so Johnny, remember he was the one that initiated with my homeboy Eric that I was with this weekend.
right, right,
Yeah, you feel me?
for
He out
sure.
there in LA. Salute to the LA homies.
Okay, okay. Hey, obviously we'll get into the game, but I just want to get into the feeling actually more
Yeah.
so. Um, it just felt different. It just felt different. It just felt like everything felt different. Like the tailgate is still not where I want it to be. It's still a little separate and all that, whatever. But the feeling of people all out through the stadium, just the new hope that we had, right? It was like we're starting afresh and anew. And it was like, then we go in there and we get what I'm expecting to see all year. You know what I'm saying? 30 points.
Mhm.
And honestly, we might dial it down a little bit in the second half because we were so far up. You know what I'm saying? Like it almost felt like, oh, let's use the second half to practice some shit out and get it together a little bit. Um, but that was exactly what I've been expecting all year. Man, you got all these weapons. Um, and I know Q will be in here in a second. And like me and Q always say, winning cures everything, bro. Winning cures everything. So you have the people all year who are upset about Renfro not getting enough, who are upset about tight ends not getting enough, who are, as of recent, upset about Devontae not getting enough, not using Trey Tucker enough, right? Well, now everyone's all happy. Oh yeah, we finally got Renfro all involved, and we this that the tight end and all, bro. Honestly, and I'm happy there was a Renfro sighting. I'm happy there was a Renfro sighting,
All
but
right.
he had 2 catches. You know what I'm saying? The whole game, he only had 2 catches. Not like he had 10 catches. Um,
I
Michael
think it's
Brown,
more so. I think it's more so how he was used, the timing. Like for example, even in the last game, Renfro just going on the Renfro shit. On the last game, he didn't have a lot of targets either. But I know for sure one of the passes that he dropped, had he made that catch, it would have helped us in that moment because it was a big moment and it was
yeah,
a big down that he dropped that pass. So coming back to this week, the couple catches that he had, they just came in good moments. It wasn't that he was used a whole lot. It's just that when we went to him in those moments, we needed that play, and he made that play. You feel me? And
right.
it just contributed. Same thing with Devontae. Devontae didn't do a whole lot, but in the moments that we needed, you know what I mean, to make that move, it was a good move. We didn't use Trey Tucker a whole lot, but the moment we need to show them we can take that deep shot, we took it. You feel me? Like, so it's just about knowing how to use the weapons that you have in the proper way. You feel me? Um, but what up, Franny? What up, Franny? But not even to go get into that. I'm gonna stay right where you at on the feeling, bro. Like even let's go before the game. Before the game. Let's go press conference. Let's go week of practice. Let's go when the announcement was made. Right. The shift the shift in our energy in our feeling. The thought process happened immediately when AP got hired because of the energy and the passion that he poured into it automatically. You see what I'm saying? And there's just certain energy that it makes you respond, bro. And everybody responded to AP immediately. Immediately. That first press conference that he had, like you, like me, like every other player, like anybody who heard that speech said, everybody, even the announcers, the pundits, like, I want to go run through a wall for that man right now because you can feel that passion, right? And when he said Raider Nation and the players, Max, when they said Raider Nation, come out on Sunday, come out, show up, because we're going to show y'all what we about. That's what really made me like, you know what? I'm coming to this game because I don't know. It's just that energy, that feeling. It's reminiscent, like we keep saying, of the old time Raiders, right? The classic, the historic Raider. We got that feel, bro. So I'm with you right along with the feeling is different. You know what I mean? And we already know winning cures everything, bro. So we keep winning. The tailgates is gonna get more popping once we start keep the winning going. But I feel you, bro. I'm right with you, man. It's different. It just feels different.
Man, bro, it feels, bro, right, man. It, bro, just, but what made it so good to me was it felt different in the parking lot. So like you said, they came like when AP, the new coach, comes in, and he comes in with that swag, that Raiderness about him, that I'm born a Raider for a while. And so the picture I got on here for this show just coming in was his
The Gaffler, salute. My bad.
for sure, for sure. But just his 6'4", pulling up in his 6'4", you know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
kind of reminiscent of old Raider players coming straight from the bar, damn near the game on Sundays back in the '70s. Like, you can't do that shit no more because of Twitters and Instagrams and shit like that. But the way they used to get down, and then, but just the swag about how you come in and you let these dudes be dudes and be guys and play as a team, and because we have so many dynamic offensive weapons, I feel like the numbers aren't going to be huge for a lot of people because there's too many. The ball's going to get spread around, but if you're winning and it's getting spread around right, and you're hitting people at the right times, and it makes us damn near unguardable. And let's not say that the Giants aren't crap, because they were crap. So thank God
That's a
that
fact.
happened.
That's a fact. But bro, we've been so to that point, that shit don't mean shit. It don't mean
No,
shit to me. You know why? You know why it don't mean shit to me? Because we almost got our ass whooped by a crap team, right? We barely was able to score points on other crap teams, right? We was barely able to.
beat up by the Chicago Bears, who are a crap team. No, my point there is that we came in and we got a crap team, and we did what we're supposed to do to them. And
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
think that the old coaching regime, they just had lost the team so much that the team didn't give a fuck. They just didn't give a fuck. So
Right.
once you lose the team and they don't give a fuck, like, it don't matter if you're playing a crap team or not. It is, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Yep.
get crap results. So I just think that the way that Antonio Pierce is coming in and coming at these dudes like they can have fun and they can do that, and they're still gonna want to come out and ball out. I mean, obviously, Max was the only one balling out through all of it with the old shitty regime, because that's just he was gonna always go like that, right? Well,
Right.
maybe not every dude is gonna go like that for someone they don't like at all and they can't stand. Well, now you got this dude, so he's gonna let them be dudes and do that and still come out and then we're gonna get what I was expecting to see: a team that is dangerous, bro. And hey,
Hey, look, A-Rod, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But check this out. I got the thing is like Thor is alluding to. We've always had confidence in this roster. Even before the season, when we looked at this roster and we was like, damn, if our defense could be halfway decent with the roster that we got, we could fuck with anybody. So I know the Jets got a good defense, A-Rod, but that shit don't we could beat the shit out the Jets, bro. If
period.
we play every team like we played on Sunday, so think about this. When we played the Bills, yes, the Bills gave us a route, but you know how they gave us a route? That was in the second half. We couldn't do shit offensively. At halftime, we was only down by like 7 points, right? We was in the game. We was in the game with the Bills the whole time. We couldn't score. Defense kept, on the field. They tired, and all of a sudden, second half, the Bills started taking off. If we would have played the Bills, putting up 30 points like we did on Sunday, we would have beat the Bills, bro. Our defense was playing good enough that first half to where if we was scoring, second half, they wouldn't have been as tired. We would have been able to run with these cats. So I'm saying to you, A-Rod, if this team plays inspired football like AP seems to have them playing like, the Chiefs, the Jets, the Bills, I don't give a fuck who it is. We can beat them motherfuckers with this team that we have, bro. Playing like that on everything. On everything.
Yeah, right, exactly. So honestly, bro, I mean, and like Suave says, man, the Jets offense is just pure crap. So um it's gonna be it's not nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. But if we play football the way we can, I
That's
honestly
the,
think we play with any team in the NFL. Now what I've been expecting all year, I believe is gonna be here. So I'm not saying we a Super Bowl contender, no nothing like that. I'm saying that every game, the rest of the way out, if we play this kind of football, we got a shot. Period, point blank. We got
and
a shot
bro.
game. And
We
that's
can win. If we play this type of football throughout, we can win, bro. You know
mhm,
what I'm saying?
period.
So I just like the new energy. You feel me? I like the new energy. I like the way shit is moving. You know what I mean? And we just got to keep the same passion, that same. This is like the Raider way, bro. We playing in the Raider way. You feel me? And if we continue to play this way, I don't see any team that can beat us. Now, again, I'm not saying that we can't lose. I'm not saying that we just gonna go out and just walk over anybody. I'm saying if we play like we played on Sunday, we can beat anybody.
Mhm,
That's what I'm saying. If we play like we played on Sunday, we can beat anybody, and that's
period.
a fact.
Period. Q finally made it through the traffic. Q's ski.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
quiet one.
Hey, what's up, Thor? What's up, GQ? Raider Nation, what's
My
happening?
God,
Man, shit.
Hey.
We finally coming back. Q, I know you was hurting for certain yesterday, bro.
Oh man, bro, it was
Oh
a struggle yesterday.
man, struggling, bro.
Struggling. It
You was
was a
damn
good
near
struggle
man
after.
down for the whole day, man.
Hey, it was a
Uh,
good struggle after a good win, though.
oh man, we love the pain after a win like that, bro.
you
Yeah,
feel
Uh,
me?
most definitely.
we ain't had like that in forever, bro. In forever, ever. I
Yeah.
mean, I saw some, people put up weird stats all the time, just stats to put up stats. I think it was something like in the last 20 years, we may have like 8 20-point wins.
That's
and so they showed like the coaches' stats. I think it was like one by a couple different people, and Tom Cable maybe had 4 of them. Antonio Pierce in one game got one of them, and then the rest all the coaches like 0 for 139.
Hey,
So
Franny, I'm on, Fran. She said, "Where all the drinks at?"
man, cheers, man.
Yeah,
Great game, great
Thank you.
rocking chair. Didn't feel stressed out, man. That was
bro,
awesome, bro.
So
bro, it
what we was talking about for you right before you slide in, Q? We was just touching the surface on the energy, the new feel. Not we ain't even went X's and O's yet. Really, we just talking about the new feeling that Antonio Pierce is bringing in, the energy.
hold on real quick.
Oh man,
What is the noises coming in? Anyone know?
I'm not sure. So I don't know, but
Sound like an echo.
I love the energy though, bro. I mean, just you know, kind of like I think you mentioned it last week, GQ. Just that Dan Campbell, passionate. That's the Detroit Lions coach. Just passionate
Hmm.
as a player, man. You know, Antonio Pierce was a linebacker. He was, a real exciting player, like a real passionate player, and that
Right.
leads to passionate coaching. You
And a
know,
real Raider, bro. A real Raider. That's you can't we cannot take that part for granted, right? We can't take that part for granted. He's a real Raider.
facts.
Period.
Yeah, facts.
Period. So when you have that, he's thinking how we're thinking, right? He's thinking like this is my squad, and I want to do whatever I can to make sure we're back the way we know that we should be.
Yeah,
Whereas other people that's not really Raiders, they don't really like give a fuck about it so much, like the whole Raider way. They might want to win because nobody really wants to lose, but they didn't really want to represent the Raiders how the Raiders need to be represented. And we got that, bro. We got that. That shit is invaluable. I think it's invaluable,
that shit is.
personally.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, I like
mean,
the way he last week I heard he was in every offensive line meeting,
yeah.
basically letting them know we need you. We finna run this rock. Asking Josh Jacobs, what are your favorite run plays? You know, all that shit is big, man. It's mouth football. Um, let's keep it up, bro.
It is.
So
Yes.
go ahead, Thor. Go ahead.
So I know you just said he was in the line he was in. I saw that too. He was showing up to the offensive lineman meetings. He was showing up to everything. Um, to me, I was just looking at some stuff because honestly, I just was celebrating and hurting. So I was just looking at some stuff, and I was actually like, "Oh shit!" Well, obviously, we know that Josh Jacobs finally got off a little bit, right? We did not give up one sack either. So let's not say Aiden O'Connell's like this running kind of quarterback who's gonna lose. The offensive line played great. The offensive line played great, right? I
All
think
phases, bro.
we
All
got to
phases.
give credit for that. We got to. Is that because Antonio Pierce is in there, or is it just because the team is because we thought the offensive line was going to be good this year? We're kind of like, ooh, what's going on with them?
But I think we've talked about it all year, man, on this show, bro. Run the ball.
Run the
Run the
ball.
ball and slow down the pass rush, play action. I
Yeah.
just that's the
You
game
know
plan for this team that they put together, man.
Right.
what we did this week though, we actually ran. They ran a lot more out of zone concept this week, which to move shit around a little bit more, coming more to the edges, coming more to the sides. You feel me? On the zone reads, I be obviously I'll be watching Sanji, watch his little breakdown of the game. You feel me? Of the run game, and he pointed out the fact that we were doing a lot more zone running this week. trying to get Josh in some space. You feel me? Trying to get motherfuckers like even they trying to crowd the box up. Okay, we moving the line around. We trying to get motherfuckers into the edge, get them in space. You know what I mean? Change the shit up. Just allowing the players to play to their strength, bro. Like you feel me? Like that's you know what I mean? Allowing the players to play to their strength. Just very basic.
It's real.
Yeah.
And it's GQ. I think is as simple as that. Any game that we run the ball good, we haven't given up that many sacks.
Baby GQ in the house.
Shout out to the young one. But anytime that that we come out and we just throw, I don't care who the quarterback was. If we come out and throw, then it's sack.
Right.
But I mean, honestly, like that goes with it, hand in hand. To
Right.
me, at least.
Right. I mean, the honestly though, I think there was a few things. Obviously, we ran the ball better, but we came with pace. I think a lot of us have been asking for pace all year, right? Like we're getting up to the line, we're getting the ball up, bro. We're running out of shit that don't look like the first touchdown, the Jacoby Meyer end around. Um, that one, I was whoa, where'd this come from, right? So normally we sitting there, we know what's coming damn near every play, and if we know what's coming, they for sure know what's coming. So
Sure.
now that we're shocked, I think that helped to run the game. But I was watching when I was trying to rewatch the game. I'm watching us get up there, not a true hurry up, but we're coming with pace. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And I think that helped out the O line as much as anything, just because the defense couldn't get settled for a second.
Right.
What brings you back in once he's settled in here? Good to go, bro.
I'm good. I'm good. My bad. Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you.
Yeah, I think that was huge, bro. It just a
Right.
switch up and like you said, Thor, a hurry up. Let's not
Yeah.
let them. Let's not let them be able to change defensive players with a full huddle. Let's get right back on the ball. And whether we run it in 10 seconds or we run it in 24 seconds, they can't swap out. We know what's out there, and we can do different things with our players. To me, our offensive players are so versatile, man. From Trey Tucker to Jacoby Myers to Devontae. The switch up was big. That was big, also.
Right.
Yeah.
One game at a time. Yes, sir. One game at a time. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I know Johnny Webb is bringing up the post game. I mean, I'm sure we all saw the post game, and we've actually heard a lot about it from different football, like ESPN's different
Talking
shows.
here, talking heads.
People are like the fuck. I heard a guy on the radio today, I think on the Rich Eisen show. It wasn't Rich Eisen either. It was just some call in or somebody. Like, have you ever heard of a team in the ninth game of the year and they're 4-5, smoking cigar and going? Well, you know what, man? Honestly, from everything we heard about how, like, just how the players were not feeling the last coaching regime, and how, like, I don't know if it's stress or just what, they just were tired of the bullshit, and they finally get to do some shit they want and show what we have, the talent, the everything. Now we ain't gonna walk on eggshells. I know someone brought the eggshells, so we ain't got to do that no more. We can just
That was
let
Hunter Renfro.
we can have fun. We can, good. I love that they got that shit out. Now when we come back and beat the Jets, we can go in and be like, hell yeah, just I mean, but they was probably down at 8, the cigar lounge last night or something, smoking and just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
And I
good.
think we talked about it before, man. When you try to run it like McDaniels did, and it's whatever. When you got the players checking their social media, they can't do this, they can't do this, they can't do that. Um, from his coaching, I ain't never heard him say it was my fault. It's always, oh, Jimmy knows this and he knows he can't do that and such and such and such and such. I felt he lacked accountability. And then with his game plan wasn't good for the players we have and the top rusher in the league. That wasn't conducive. And so and when you do that to me, you better win.
Right.
So when last year you won 6 games because you was trying to fill out your team early and messing around then. So now coming into this year, you done switched up the defense. The defense playing better. Now you're not running the ball again like you did at the beginning of the last season, and we losing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you lose a locker room. That's how you lose some players. Like, man, whatever, bro.
And so let's get into this little caveat too. The team meeting. Speaking about, McDaniel, speaking about his whole mentality. To have that team meeting and to have Coach Pierce talk about having a winning heart, a winning mentality, believing that you can beat anybody no matter who you playing. For him to start talking about the Patriots, like, hey, we believe that we could beat them. We believe that, they wasn't better than us. We believe, and I want y'all to believe that way. And for McDaniels to be like, hey, don't ever talk about the Patriots that way. What?
Crazy.
What?
Crazy. That's crazy.
The fuck?
Fuck out.
What the fuck? And that right there was his undoing.
Yeah. That was it.
What? Like, it's like, nigga, imagine being a gang member from some other hood. And going up in somebody's hood and talk about, nigga, don't talk about my hood like that. Nigga, fuck y'all. What? Do you know where you at?
Yeah, do you know where you at? That ain't because that ain't where you at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Nah. Yeah, that right there, bro. That right there was the linchpin of all this shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That was the linchpin of all this shit. That right there, when a team like, oh, yeah, nah, we want to ride for AP.
And you hearsay. We all got to hearsay what we heard they said. But when a lot of players tried to hold him accountable, the way he was holding them accountable, he was shook. Like, you can't. Even if all the players fucked up, as the head coach, as the head quarterback, as the head coach, you got to come and fall on the sword for your team. Players respect that. Yep. Even if it wasn't their fault, they were like, oh, well, coach had our back. But when you throwing names under the bus, man, get out of here, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. And I'll say this right now, Raider Nation Drinking Club. Yes, I was on record. I supported McDaniels. I wanted to see what was going to happen. I was like, yep, let's give him a chance. Let's wait and see. I was a wait and see motherfucker. I was dead wrong. That motherfucker was trash. Dead wrong. Dead wrong.
Me too. I was too. I mean, I was ready. I need to see it, but again, man, I want to support whoever is there. But thank God he's gone now. Thank God he's gone now. I was wrong too. Well, okay. I mean, shit, everyone's wrong.
And because I say that because there was people at the very, very, very beginning already like, nah, fuck that. He needs to go. Fuck that. He's trash. And I'm like, nah, it's a new team. You know what I mean? Yada, yada, yada. I was fucking wrong. You know what I mean? That motherfucker was trash. Get the fuck out of here.
And let's say this, man. DQ, whoever they put in, we're going to be like, I don't know if I really like this hire, but I hope it works out and I'm going to ride with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so he was the coach. What can we do?
What can we do?
It just, what could you do? I want to win, bro. I'm tired of fucking losing.
So I just want to make sure I kept it real.
Right.
I said, I just want to make sure I kept that shit real. You feel me? I always keep that shit a stack. You know what I mean?
I'm going to keep it real on some shit the Gaffler just said. He said, Mark Davis did some real life Al Davis to go shit. because I talk a lot of shit about punk ass Mark Davis, and I'm gonna still call him punk ass Mark Davis. But Mark Davis did that shit, and I remember Q was like, "Hey man, we got to give that motherfucker credit for that shit." Yeah, you're right. You're right. We got to. He did some. He just all right. Look that shit. What'd you say? Yeah, you got to go,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like what you doing? You got to go.
Hey,
He did. Yeah,
because
real. Yeah.
Thor, because
I'm
he the one that got to eat the 40 million, not us.
Yeah.
He got to
Yeah,
eat that.
that's us.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yep.
if you ask Raider Nation, hey, would you give up $1,000 to fire McDaniels? I don't know if I'm pulling out $1,000 out of my bank account to do that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how much. I don't know what Mark Davis money looked like at all.
Right.
But 40
Shout
million,
out to Vegas Ralph, bro. Shout out to Vegas Ralph, man. We got to bring him back on the channel. We had him on the channel when he first got kicked out. You know what I mean? We got to have him back because he definitely was one of the linchpins in the movement. You know what I mean? We got to keep that shit real too.
I
oh yeah,
talked
he
to him
was out
on
there getting
Sunday at
kicked out
the
of
tailgate. He
games.
want to come back. He ready to come back. So we'll see him on Sunday. We'll be out there at the tailgate. We'll see him on Sunday. He can
Yes,
hop
sir.
this week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
get him.
man. But it's it's a new day. It's a new day for the nation, man, and we're all excited to see the direction. You know what I mean? We're all excited to see where we can go from here.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
yeah. Let's see where we can go from here because honestly, and I know this one thing. This one thing I don't think I'll ever. And I'm never wrong about. And there's a lot of Raider fans who want to start talking about fucking tanking and whatever after, and we was 3-5, and I'm like, first off, I'm never gonna say anything like that. But at 3-5, the way the NFL is this year, we ain't even out of it. I mean, and now at 4-5, and with the opportunity to get back to 500 next Sunday with 7 games to go, we right in the middle of shit. Like honestly, I was looking. I think we're sitting in like number 13, which it sounds like we're so far out of the run. But the teams that are all the way up to like 8 are like 4-4, or you know what I'm saying, 5-4 at best. So we're right there with these dudes. I mean, we have an opportunity. It's a tough schedule the last 7, but motherfucker, like we were saying earlier, GQ, the way we think this offense can go, the way, and we started to see it last game. I think we can score 30 a game, and we're going to be in them games. Not saying we're going to win every game, but I believe we're going to be in all those games.
So look, 1 week at a time, right? We got the Jets next week, which is definitely a winnable game. Obviously, every team in the NFL is a team in the NFL, right? You got to come to play. But very winnable game. We win this game, we're at 500, and basically we're at 0-0 coming into playing two more powerful opponents, right? And we can come off these 2 home wins, rejuvenated, get a win in Miami away, and we're back at home to see these dastardly motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the bye week, so we ain't got to worry. We can go all out on the Dolphins and the Chiefs. We can go all out because then we got the bye week.
I just
Sell out.
I just want to beat the Jets.
Me too.
I just want to beat the Jets, bro.
Get the
I
5
get it.
I
I
was
love
on
it.
me.
I love the energy everybody got. I love it. But y'all know me on week to week, man. Every game is tough. Everybody got millionaires on their team.
Facts.
Let's just beat the Jets.
This is beat the Jets.
And I want
Yeah,
to
I want
respond
to
to A-Rod real quick. I believe he did it something for the fans, but the fact that he was about to lose Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs, you finna lose a couple of your biggest, highest paid players, bro. And the fact that he came out to them and apologized. He came and apologized to the players. I just felt that was huge. You know.
And he apologized to us too.
Yeah, he did. He did, definitely. Because the shit was, I mean, it was just bad, bro. You can
Which
see
is dope, bro.
Which, yeah, so that's what. Shout out to Mark Davis again, man.
And yeah, you can see it. You can see he didn't want to lose the legacy, bro. He didn't want to lose the legacy of Raider Nation. Like to have the fans really like go off you. You feel me? Turn off the nation is turned off from their traditional product. Nah, bro, he couldn't lose that. You
Right.
know what I mean? And I honestly do believe people think that he's just about money, he's just about business, but I honestly do think he gives a fuck about his father's legacy. He may have not made the right decisions all the time, but I really do believe he gives a fuck about his dad's legacy, bro. So
Oh yeah,
yes,
that's for sure. I agree a
you
thousand
know.
percent. Yeah, for sure.
And then let's talk about this. As we're talking about his father's legacy, we cannot overlook the monumental moment that was had, bro. We have a female black president, we have a black general manager, and we have a black head coach. That's never been done ever. And yes, there are interims. Yes, obviously, but except for the president, but that's never been done, bro. It's never been done, and it's befitting. You feel me? Of the Raiders to be pioneers of some shit, of this type
Yeah,
of
I agree
shit.
with that. For sure, most definitely.
So I definitely don't want to overlook that fact. As the coach did it himself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 1,000% with you on that.
But
Hey,
yeah, that's Raider
hey,
shit.
and I think so. I think it was A-Rod said 80 million is a drop in the bucket. 80 million is 80 million, bro. And I
80
think
million, 80 million.
he's still paying Gruden. He probably still paying Mayock. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just that's it is what it is. But that's what happens when you make monumental mistakes or whatever. You got to pay for it. So moving on.
Who's a who's a player in the game that you want to highlight from this past game? Who's a player that one player right now that just jumped out you want to highlight?
Man, I'm gonna shout out to O line, bro.
The whole
As
line.
a O
Definitely
line,
not
as a
one player.
collective unit. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about them. We talked about them. O line, great job. Who's the one player that jumped out you in the game?
Well, I'm either go Max or Jacobs
Yeah,
for
I
me,
would
just
say Max.
because Max gonna bring 8 million 8 million%
Okay.
every
Mm-hmm.
game. Um,
Fact.
but Jacobs, it was nice to see. Well, I mean, Jacobs been running hard. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel they haven't had the commitment to the run.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
Right.
You know
and
who you got, Thor?
I'm in. Go ahead.
Honestly, I,
No, wait,
I,
hold on. My bad. Go ahead. Q, finish. I didn't want to cut you off. You good?
No, I can wait on what I was gonna say. Go ahead, Thor.
no, I'm 100% with the O line, Jacobs and Max. I mean, but
Hey, in the chat, y'all type a name in the chat too. Type a name on who y'all think stuck out to y'all.
A-Rod said Jacoby Myers, and yeah, he had a good game. Definitely. I mean, the team played great all around, right? Myers had the little end around. He didn't have an
No, just give me your person, Thor.
huh?
You what?
I said just give me your one person.
Mine is gonna be Josh Jacobs. Just Josh.
Jacobs.
I gotta give one.
And 2 touchdowns is big.
Huge, huge, huge.
Honestly, y'all, you already know who you might not know, but I think Q, you already know who I will go with. My my young bull that I've been talking about since day one, bro. Young and me. Still out there making plays, bro. Still out there flashing,
Who?
out there defying the odds. Amik Robertson.
Oh, for sure.
Meek had a really good game, yeah.
Amik Robertson, bro. My guy, out there living his dream, bro. One day at a time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
me,
I love to see it.
Good one,
yeah,
man.
me
Meek had,
definitely been solid.
yeah. And look,
Let's see here. Johnny said Max. A-Rod said Myers. Suave said Jacobs. Let's see. Who else? Yeah, Max Jacobs, Myers. Of course, somebody said, A-Rod said Spillane.
Hemi says AOC. Hey, and I like that too. AOC.
Yeah.
His second start, he definitely kept his composure. 6 yards.
Don't act like he didn't start 9 for 10.
Right.
You feel me? Hey, he was cooking.
And I'm gonna say this, man, on the nitpick side, bro. Cat's got to catch the ball. Cat's got to catch the ball, man. Like, he should have been he should have missed 2 completions all day, damn near. I don't know the numbers,
right.
but Cat, it was some balls that, man, Cat's dropped, man. And I love Tay. And Tay is one of the best receivers in the game, but these last few weeks he didn't drop a few. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's an absolute fact.
And he a professional. I know he know it, and I know he gonna step up. I'm just saying we got this rookie quarterback out here, man, and he need all the help he can get. You know, when he hits you, and we all know third down drops are huge. I don't know if we had any third down drops. We definitely had some first and some second down drops this week.
We had a huge third down drop by Jacoby Myers, bro.
It was a few drops, man.
It was the first drive out of to start the second half because we got the ball first, start the second half.
Right.
We had a pretty decent drive. We had a few.
It was a great drive.
It wasn't a perfect thrown ball because it was a little bit up to hit both of his hands though.
That's what I'm saying.
First down, instead we got a punt. Jacoby Myers been solid all year, so one drop pass.
Right. Like I said, I was nitpicking, but I just going further and playing, better teams and teams, homework and Aiden O'Connell more. I need us to catch them passes.
That's the goddamn ball, exactly.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, for sure.
I like the diversity, and I know we touched on this, but I like the diversity in the play calling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was a good mix of, you feel me. We was doing some of this, some of that. We're going downfield. We running down Nick Road. You feel me. We get motherfuckers involved. We even a couple balls to Meyer. You know what I mean. Trying to get the young tight end active and shit. Everything. I think we played on all phases. That's why, and as Johnny Webb alluded to, he was like, as you can see by the comments, we play like a team game. You feel me? Everybody really can't come up with one person. It's like, So that's the biggest thing that I kind of take from it too. Like we were complete on all phases. You know what I mean? Offensively, we were complete. Defense. I remember. I was sitting in my seat, obviously watching the game, and we're on a drive, and I'm like, okay, we get the score, bam, all right, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, defense, now it's your turn. And then the defense comes up with a play, yeah. All right, offense, now it's your turn. And then we come down and we score, hey. And it's like, okay, defense, now it's your turn. And they make a big play, you know what I mean? Like that's football, bro. That's football. It was complimentary, bro. It was.
Exactly. That was huge. Like you said, man, team effort.
Team effort.
Everybody coming together. Everybody fighting a little bit harder, Antonio showed that he believed in everybody and he got everybody going. GQ, you play football, man. Sometimes the biggest thing that happens in a game before, after, in the between is that come out speech, that halftime speech. A coach will have you ready to run through a wall. You know what I'm saying? And be fired up. And we was fired up. They was fired up, bro. Jumping around. You can see it. You can feel it.
At San Diego High, when I was in high school, bro, we used to listen to Corrupt on site before the game.
Dude.
That shit, that's like, and the fact that our coach allowed us to have that type of atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, in our locker room. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers in there sea walking and shit, you know what I mean? Niggas in there, we get hype. We on that dazzle corrupt shit. You feel me? And but it's that you feel when you're allowed to be loose, when you're allowed to be in your element. You know what I mean? It's a totally different feeling because we did end up getting a coach who came and he was like on some Josh McDaniel shit. This is how my structure is. Boom, bam, 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 bam. It was no this, no that. We couldn't talk. We couldn't say this. We couldn't. And it was a different season. It was a totally different season. And we hated that motherfucker too. That honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. We did. We did not like him. But yeah, you're right, bro. It's that you can feel it, bro. It's not something that's tangible. Like it's just there or it's not, bro.
Because I played
You know.
baseball, I played basketball, I didn't play other organized sports, man. First, there's nothing like football and the energy in football, bro. I'm telling you, there's nothing like that and getting your players fired up, ready to go run through a wall. Cats was out there hitting, Cats was out there doing that, going the extra mile. And that's just
It's a
huge.
fact,
It's one of them unmeasurables. You know what I'm saying?
right?
You can't really tell exactly how much that affects. Because we don't, like just the way Ray Lewis used to have, the way they used to come out the tunnel, the way he used to have them dudes fired up. I've heard some of his speeches to his defense.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, right.
Just listening, that shit had me fired up. I'm ready to put my helmet on. You know what I mean? So, and I get that same energy from AP.
AP. Hey, yep. Hey, Peters. Yep, he has been playing better. He's been playing better. I mean, he still got to, I know he's older, but he got to get his nose in there a little bit more on some of his tackles and shit. But he was responsible for an interception. So one of those picks he was directly responsible for because I saw the fucking tip off his hand.
Yeah, facts. We talked about it before the season started. You're gonna deal with a couple, you're gonna get beat a couple times, but as he's getting his legs under him and the team is playing better, he's been playing better.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, the whole cornerback room been playing better. I think.
yeah.
I mean, they're complimentary. They all help each other a little bit, bro. I mean, and then with AP being the new head coach as a linebacker, and our linebackers for the last years have been so trash. He's got to help that out, right? So I mean, I can only see it getting better and better. I mean, I feel like the D's been getting better, and I just think it's coming back. Yeah, I mean, Nate Hobbs is back. Yeah, right, exactly. So,
Yeah, Hobbs is back.
and pressure, obviously, the pressure, it helps everyone, man. You get Max is always going 100%. Hey, we had what's his name?
Hey,
We had a sighting.
Tyree Wilson.
We had a Tyree sighting. We had a Tyree sighting. Hey, we had 8 sacks, bro. 8 sacks.
That's huge.
look,
Where us getting 8 sacks, bro?
I don't know who it was, but did you see somebody was I think it was like an Instagram live, it was on Twitter. I don't know, it was a defensive lineman, but he was on his live and he said uh about time y'all he said what took y'all fuck niggas so long to play me? He said about time y'all niggas have me on he said something about them having him on the bench, talking about McDaniels in the last regime. And was like, yeah, I mean, what took y'all fuck niggas so long to play me? I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I forget who it was. Whoever was on the bench as a defensive lineman that played, that nigga, but it just tell you that the energy, bro. And as he was puffing on the cigar after his dub, you feel me? Like, you know, the whole energy just different, bro.
Yeah. And about Tyree Wilson, man, I just he's definitely been playing better the last few weeks. I mean, I've made a couple of excuses for him, and I'm not a big excuse guy, but early he was coming, he hadn't played since November. He had that foot injury. And in the first couple of weeks, I mean, he looked like a step and a half slow, a step or two slow, So he's been coming along. So that's been great to see. I mean, because that show you need, we know about first round busts, and we know about first rounders not panning out, even if they even have long careers, but you don't end up being a first round talent, you know.
Right.
So it's nice to see him coming along this year, middle of the season. Hopefully he can, get it going even more and finish the season strong.
Exactly.
And I believe that will be the case. Just by the nature of AP, just that leadership that he has, I believe that that's going to be the case. But one can only hope.
And this is, I want to give out some little fire for the Raider Nation. We always, when we at work or we wherever, we always got a battle with, oh, it was just this, or y'all didn't do this and didn't do that. I want to give out a stat, because this is one of the things I was a little bit worried about going into the game. The 3 games before the Giants played us, the Giants defense against Buffalo gave up under 300 yards and 14 points. The next week against Washington put like 40 on Philly. The next week against Washington, they gave up under 300 yards and 7 points. The week before they played us, I mean, they played the Jets. We know the Jets ain't bomb, but they gave up 250 and 13 points. Against us, they gave up over 330, over 300 yards, and we put 30 on them. So they defense have been playing better. They got a good defensive coordinator. They got a couple good players over there. So just some little tidbits for y'all when y'all out there talking shit at work or in the streets.
Hell yeah. And be talking shit, man. We need it, bro. We needed that, man. We needed that rocking chair game. We needed that we can walk around in the whatever in the fourth quarter. We were just chilling, but we were walking around at halftime and we didn't have to really worry. Like, we haven't had one of them games in, I can't even remember, bro.
I don't remember, bro.
Hey, we had ran into each other at the game.
What's that?
We ran into each other at the game.
Oh yeah, we did. We did. Hilarious. That was hilarious.
I seen a couple people at the game, man. It was definitely solid to always walk into you unexpectedly. I seen a couple cats from Vallejo in the building, man, just walking through. So Raider Nation showed up and showed out, man.
Yeah.
Did you guys end up in the black hole?
No.
I was like, did you guys end up in the black hole?
No. We just went over to the torch for a while when
for halftime.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go back the next day, man, and watch the second half because just moving around, screaming and hollering and perking, and I had to go back and really watch it and make my adjustments and see what.
Hey, for y'all who are still in here and UGQ, because you weren't with me and Q, let me tell you how ghetto fab we was. We sitting there, we go back to sleep in the third quarter, we dying. It's been a long ass day. Right before we was about to go in, we kind of starving. Parking lot Jack gives us a big old plastic bag full of chicken. So we had a couple pieces of chicken. We walked over the Black Hotel gate, had a couple pieces of chicken, throw it through the legs out or whatever, go up in the game. We sitting there in the third quarter, Q like in his cargo pants pocket. Picture in the stadium with a eating chicken leg in my mouth, like what, folks? Shit.
Yeah, that was right.
Parking lot chicken.
That was great, bro. It was great.
That was right on time, man. Shout out to Parking Lot Jack.
It was that's funny.
It was great, bro. It was great. We needed a game like that, bro. We just needed a game like that, man. And we got the Jets coming in, bro. The Jets, man, we got to win this game, man. We got to win this game and get to 5-5, bro. Anything's possible. Anything's possible at that point.
And I just want to
Yeah.
continue to come out, and I think he will. I just want to continue out and run the ball, bro. I think
Run the ball.
who ran? Shit. The Jets can be ran on. They got a tough. They got a tough defensive backfield, man. They got some playmakers back there, but I think we can run on them and just stick to the script. Stick to the script. They also, we're gonna talk shit about them because of what happened last night, but they gave Philly they only loss. So like I said, it's week to week, man.
It's week to week, yeah.
Just come out
To me,
Yeah, yeah.
say it again.
I was going to say this to answer Suave. To me, when you listen to the game being at the stadium, that was the first game, a home game in a long time that it felt and sounded like a home game in the stadium. Like the crowd, the fans, like it was live. It was really the first time it felt like, oh yeah, we the home team right here. Like we was
Yeah.
in there. The nation was in there. Wow. To me, I say maybe like 60-40, 65-35. Raider fans, Giants fans.
Hell no, bro. I'm gonna say it was like 85-15, bro. Easy.
Yeah.
I was
85-15.
gonna say I'm right in between y'all. I was gonna say like 70.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna say like 70-30 because it
like
was
70-30.
that's what
Okay.
we all
Uh,
guessing and
yeah,
for what we
there's
saw
a way to count them. I'm ready to put money. It was closer to 85-15, but if there's a way to count them all, I don't know if you can do that.
yeah.
It
But
could have
yeah,
been.
Johnny, it was live in there. It was a home game, bro, for sure.
It was,
We was out there.
but honestly, it was without a doubt, it was the first time since that San Diego game where we won to go to the playoffs, which is basically a playoff game last week of the season, a couple years back. It was the first time since then it was a real home game. It was definitely a real home game. No matter what the number was, it felt so much more like a real home game than any game I've ever been to in there except that one. So it was definitely a real home game.
Facts.
Hmm.
Facts. And I saw they asked Devontae in the because he made some he wants the ball. I get it. You also got to catch it. But he wants the ball. I get it. He should. Who wouldn't? Um, but they asked him, 4 catches, 32 yards, 34 yards, whatever it was. And he was like, look, y'all, I said this before. Like, it got to look right. Today, it looked right.
Yeah.
The other
Mhm.
games, yeah, we won a couple games, but when we won them shitty. It's almost not like we got. He didn't say this part. I'm like ad libbing on this last part. It's almost I just what I felt he said. It's almost like we got lucky in one. It looked shitty. Our offense should be way better. So
Right.
yesterday, Sunday, I just think that the offense had cohesion, bro. It had a purpose. And when you go
Mhm.
out there with a purpose, and it just opened everything up.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. Like it don't matter that Hunter didn't have a whole lot of catches, or Tucker didn't have a whole lot of catches, or Myers didn't have a whole lot of catches. It was like the timing of the catches that they made in this game was important. Right, the plays that they made, it was at a purposeful time. You know what I mean? The deep shot, purposeful time. Getting Renfro up the seam, that was a purposeful time. Devontae at the times that he made, it's like everything was like, okay, yeah, it was being spread around, but it was like it was the moments we talk about. You know what I mean? Being the best at the big moment. You feel me? At the times that we needed to make those plays, to have that moment, we were making those plays this game.
I agree.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, I just
Well,
think
shout
that
out to what Johnny Webb said.
too
Yeah,
much
exactly.
offense. We have too much offense to be putting it all on one player. I think that I think that Aiden O'Connell was like 5 for 5 or 5 for 6 to 5 different receivers in on like the first whatever in the first. He hadn't even gone to Devontae. So when you're getting the ball, and if winning cures everything, like we say, when you're getting the ball, when something like 8 different dudes catch passes, I mean, you got to figure you're only going to complete like 30 passes. So if 8 different dudes are catching passes, no one's going to have like 10 catches. But if you're winning and you're looking good and the running game is going, it's going to allow you to do that. Everyone's happy with winning. Everyone's happy with winning.
Exactly, because now that double coverage that sits on top of Devontae, as you continue to run the ball and hit the other people, that dude is going to start to move.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That dude gonna have to go and help somewhere else. When you got
Trust me, yeah, with that's and we. So when we came into the season, this is exactly what we said, right? Damn, okay, we got Devontae, we got Hunter, we got Myers, we got, you know what I mean, Jacobs, we got options. Shit, who gonna be able to stop? That's what we said coming into this year. Who's gonna be able to stop all these fucking weapons if they're moving in here to there to there? You feel me? You can't stop everybody,
right.
exactly.
but we can stop ourselves by not utilizing everybody.
Right.
Yep.
Which is what happened.
With a bad game plan. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible game plan.
Terrible.
But it doesn't seem like that Coach Pierce is going to do that. Even in that, he's had a little soundbite in the press conference where he was like talking about the good dynastic teams and always having the good duo. Like he mentioned Irvin and Emmett, and he was like, and we got Devontae and Jacobs, and we going motherfucking we going to Devontae and Jacobs, like no doubt about it. So you know what I mean. He's a part of the game plan. It's not he's not. It's trust me.
Right. For sure.
Right. And the Giants do have a pretty good defense. And Wink Martindale or whatever the hell his name is was dedicated to stopping Devontae. You can watch it. They was double teaming him. They had safety coverage on him at almost every single play. So you know what? Aiden didn't go out there and force some balls and get them picked off or no shit like that. He found open receivers, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Man, I'm happy. I'm excited for Sunday. I'm ready to get back to 500. I know I got to get up early because I got to take Melissa to the airport early in the morning. We've been on here for an hour, but we really didn't even get into the next game. We were just so excited about the feeling at the beginning. Maybe we'll do another show Thursday or so. Who knows? One of these days we'll figure out some time and we'll just talk about this upcoming game and shit like that.
Yeah, buddy.
We celebrate a win today, baby.
Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the nation, baby.
Nation or nothing.
Yeah. Nation or motherfucking nothing, baby.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, thank y'all for tapping in, man. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Y'all
yeah. Tell your peoples, tell their peoples, you know.
Take them shots, baby. Take them shots, nation.
Come kick it with us out in the parking lot, man. Get initiated. I met two of Senor's nephews in the game, and they wanted to get initiated. I was like, shit, next time you come out to the parking lot, let's do it. Y'all want to initiate live and for real, man? Meet us out in the parking lot for sure.
J-Lot, baby, pull up.
Hell yeah. All good. Right on, y'all, man. And thank everyone for being in here tonight. And let's hope we keep this train going, man. D Menace will be out here this weekend on Sunday. Nice. We'll see you
hey. Oh, she's gonna be lit.
Parking lot, and A-Rod is out here for the week. Let's go. We'll see you all week and shit in the parking lot. And let's get it done, baby.
Oh, nation, baby.
Beat the
love all y'all. And we out.
Raiders. These guys.